Really dig Apex. I might give that a play. Come on, Brenda. What's going on? Brenda needs an airlift. I gotta airlift Brenda. Oh my! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! So cute! Esquildo! What's up, E? Hey, E. How are you, man? Gonna get started in just a second here. Pretty much right this moment. Happy Valentine's Day. Anyone else out there? Dr. Pep. Yo, what's up, Dr. Pepper? Big mod. One of the most trusted mods. Don't tell Joe, don't tell Goose. But one of the most definitely don't tell Joe. Well, I mean, you could tell Joe. You could clip this and send it to Joe and just further that arch rivalry, that arch nemesis. About to play some Fortnite alone because I'm lonely. Well, hopefully, I can keep you company, E. I would play Fortnite with you had I not been for this incredible idea of mine. All right, let's pause this incredible music. But thank you so much, Dr. Pep, E, and Bob for coming by. Little Brenda, before we get started, pretty much I like to believe that I have very good ideas. My strengths, I'm a dreamer. I'm an idea man. I'm not always the best at delivering, but I have very good ideas. I mean, not that I came up with the Brenda the cat thing. I owe that to one of my friends, George, who coined the name Brenda. But what I did come up with is this very special stream. Mark the Brenda's away. Oh my god. Cringy. No, Bob is the resident meme lord. Even if the memes are against me, I love them. That's what the zombies are all about. We like busting each other's nuts, right? I mean, and poking fun, right? Like, oh, I gotta hit the sack. Probably gonna hit the sack here soon, and then go to bed. Maybe take a load off, perhaps, and then go to bed, you know? Oh no. We need sound. This is absolutely crucial. But yeah, back onto how great of ideas I have and how much I'm not a douche. I was like, you know what'd be great? On Valentine's Day? An anime dating sim with red wine. And I'm gonna stream it. Amanda's not home, and pretty much we'll never see each other again unless it's the weekend, because she works second shift and I work first shift, so we're polar opposite schedule. So don't anyone tell Amanda that I'm playing this anime dating sim. It's crucial. But you're never alone. You always have fur babies. Brenda is a fur monster. Or monster. She's a monster. We can get her cam set up. She's gonna be joining me on this Valentine's Day. But E, how's the new job going? I'm doing. Ooh, okay. It's a loaded question. Everything is good. Great coworkers. Good pay, good benefits. The only thing that's not good is my ability to sit at a desk and focus without driving myself nuts. And literally pulling out my own hair. So that's the only part. That's the only part that sucks. is when it's like, when it's time for me to just, okay, go off doing meetings, whatever, come back, sit at my desk, time for me to be at my computer. That's hard. Especially when you have a chair that doesn't lock, and you've got one of those keyboard pull-out drawers, and then you got headphones that are too far from the computer, so if you sit up straight, it yanks them out of your ears. But we're gonna get started. Anime interactive dating sim, aka AIDS. Wow. All right, Bob. Well, don't judge a literature club by the sign on the door. So I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance. She's waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl's name is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Yeah, I know a friend just like Bob's. I know someone that is just like that. I doubt there will be any cute anime girls. Oh, you just wait, Bob. You're about to meet the first, Sayori. And disclaimer, it does say blind playthrough. Okay, you know, a little clickbaity. I typed in semi-blind and I was like, nah. I streamed this game for a couple hours. I don't know, 5 months ago. I'm starting a brand new file. I don't really remember much. So we're just gonna go fresh. Tell them if they do anything to you, I'll kill them. Oh, the bulldog. Oh, I love it. It's like that. You tore that guy apart that came in talking about Jackbox. That was so funny. All right. Yeah, this webcam has a hard time capturing Brenda's radiance. Let's shrink it down just a pinch. Okay. I should probably put if any of my mods out there wanna update my title, just identical to what it is, but then just append on Brenda Cam. If not, no big deal. Cause yeah, who the hell knows what a Brenda Cam is anyways? Okay, so yes, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep. She would oversleep, and more frequently, I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. And the way I will play this game is how I played it last time. Bob, what is the Bible thumps? I must know if you're hurt, Bob. Is it Brenda's cuteness? But basically, you can pick your favorite girl and you can really write the poetry to try to impress them. The way I was doing it, I was just going like, I was just answering it so honestly. Like I wasn't even thinking about like, oh, well, I want to go for this girl, so I'm gonna use a witty response. I wouldn't do that. I was just going right off the. So maybe that's wrong. I don't know, but that's how I'll probably play it. So you're just crying. I overslept again. X. I'm breaking the habit, Bob. Tonight. All right, she overslept again. Oh my goodness. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Okay, maybe I'll have to try to do character voices. That's gonna be hard. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mark. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. So nice to see you, E. Thanks for being here and joining me tonight. Look how adorable she is. The finger. But for some reason, the main character is kind of an ass to her, just because you're like, you've been friend-zoned with Sayuri for ooh, Resident Sleeper for Sayuri? Okay. Bob's ready for more. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Well, yeah, I did. I guess you don't have time to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. I'm the Walrus! Happy to see you playing this, of course! A man of impeccable walrus taste. Walrus would not get his tusks. Walrus not sink his tusks anywhere near something that was not of high quality. And this goes without saying, but if you're not following Walrus, what the fuck is wrong with you? Amanda Pandemonia? That's weird. Amanda's here? Hey, Amanda! I was actually, I was gonna mention to you, how's the job stuff? It's pretty good. Everything is great. It's a good company, very nice people, good benefits, good pay. The only part that's tough is for me to like be okay with sitting at a desk and not being destructive to my own self, to my own physical and mental state. And maybe you'll say, oh, well, everyone's got problems. Everyone has, issues with that. Well, I'm a little bit different. And that sometimes, I pull out my own hair. It's fucked up. But, hey. It happens. And, that's the only hurdle. It's just trying to get myself to remain sane and get through those days. But, so far, it's pretty good. I'm rooting for you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna very soon. I'm gonna write out my full story, 100% honesty of everything that has happened. Whoa! What the walrus? Dude. Thank you so much, Walrus, for the 100 biddies. I'm here for you if it gets tough. Yeah, and like I said, or I glanced over, like, my last job caused me to develop an OCD disorder where I pull out my own hair against my own will, and it drives you crazy. Literally, it's part of the name. So that's why I quit. And I've been thinking about this idea. I've been thinking about I just want to put everything in my panels. What do I have? There's nothing I have to hide. Maybe if anything, I can help someone else in a similar or completely different state. But I'm gonna very soon. Probably at work, I'm gonna chip away at a new panel where it's just like, hey, tell the whole story, left my job, software developer, found Twitch, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah. Thank you so much for the biddies. And Amanda, you're still my #1 waifu. But Sayuri, though, she's pretty cute. Sayuri, Amanda kind of reminds me of Sayuri a little bit, not gonna lie. And that's not bad. Because earlier when I played this game, I was kind of like gaining favor with Sayuri just based on my own emotional gut reactions. But yeah, happy to see you, Amanda. So she's the only girl we've met so far. Has not been spoiled whatsoever. No, I've been told, oh my god, it gets crazy, or it's ridiculous. Whoa. I streamed it. I streamed maybe 2 hours of it. 6 months ago. So I just restarted. But yeah, I have no idea. But Sayuri, she's our best childhood friend. And the character was saying, oh yeah, I wouldn't normally make friends with someone like her now, but I've just been friends with her for so long. She's kind of like, she's always oversleeping, late for school. But here we go. By the way, Mark, have you decided on a club to join yet? Ah, fuck, I don't want to join any clubs. Club? Told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Yep, that's me. And I haven't been looking either. That sounds like me too. Eee! That's not so true. You told me you would join a club this year. Fuck. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Zari likes to worry about me a little too much when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That sounds like me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, Sayuri, here's where you're wrong, because World of Warcraft, believe it or not, is a pretty social game. Like, I developed a lot of my social skills from World of Warcraft. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. What if Sayuri isn't into cats? I don't know. I'll cross that. I'll cross that bridge when it comes up. I hope I don't have to. I mean, maybe I'll meet some new girl. Who knows? It is Valentine's Day after all. Yes, you did indeed scare me. Okay, so I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Brenda's looking at my hand like, pet me, bitch. There you go. How about that, Brenda? How about that? Is that enough? Brenda wants more. I gotta make the camera a little bit wider. I just want to say thank you for inviting me to this amazing community. I really appreciate it. Dude, E. I appreciate you being here, keeping me company, chatting just as much. It's so mutual. I feel, honestly, same way. And I'm so happy. You know, like me and Goose and Joe, we've only been on Twitch for like a year now or less. And some of our friends we met really early. And we're like growing more and more, like stronger bonds with those friends, and then we're meeting new friends every day. But yeah, man, I'm here for you, E. Anything you need, anytime you want to chat, you're feeling down, you're feeling good, send me a message on Discord. And I'm very happy to know you. I'm looking forward to many more, many more, you know, years to spend with each other, playing games, growing older. But yeah, and maybe who knows? Maybe someday we'll meet in real life. I don't know. I met Goose. He lives in Sweden. Someday me and Amanda might go to Sweden. Oh man, Walrus, no. I have not gotten Tetris Battle Royale yet. Oh, back to work, Amanda. See you later. Bye, Amanda. Thank you for stopping by. I was gonna text you and be like, hey, maybe you could stop by and say hi on Twitch. But you did that on your own. And thank you. I love you, Amanda. Happy Valentine's Day. I will be getting Tetris 99. Yeah, I watched the Nintendo Direct last night before going to bed. I texted Amanda like 20 different times, like, oh my god, Rune Factory 4 remastered. Oh my god, Rune Factory 5. Tetris Battle Royale. Okay. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Oh my god, I love your cat. Hey, she said welcome. Thank you. This is Brenda. You'll notice a lot of my emotes, a lot of my, I have a lot of Brenda artwork that I have had made by friends of mine. I've got the Brenda as Sylvanas from Warcraft. I've got the Brenda Butcher from Diablo. But welcome, she said. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Not that it's really a real holiday anyways. It's just a late stage capitalism way for companies to send you emails about their 5% off discounts, right? Or for someone to buy $50 flowers. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Huh. Oh, I've played Rune Factory, Walrus. Oh, yeah. So I've played Rune Factory 4 on the 3DS. It's like Harvest Moon. Ooh. Thank you so much, C-Sid, for the follow. I do appreciate that. Helps me out a ton. Hope you have a good time here. And how is your day so far? But Rune Factory is like, I love farming games like Harvest Moon. Growing crops farming, right? And then like meeting villagers, you know, getting a wife, whatever. But then this combines like all the farming stuff with an action RPG where you can go out into you go dungeon crawl, like level up, get spells. You have like, you can craft like armor to wear, weapons, like upgrades. You can learn new spells. You can capture monsters and bring them back to your farm and raise them, or like use them as a mount or breed them. It's like all of the genres mashed into one. But it's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to pick up this. If it's a $60 game, I might wait depending on where I'm at financially. But just recently, out of the blue, I got into it on 3DS because we had it for a while. Mandy was playing it, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is an awesome game." Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Relent. What does that mean? Guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I very much connect with this main character. Perhaps that's the point. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. When I went to college, I checked out the anime club. Not gonna lie. I also did fencing. And I did kendo. And kendo was badass, and I did that for the longest. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Oh, you know what? This is zoomed in. From our co-op stream, so let me bounce that out just one level there, just so it's easier to keep Brenda in frame. Protagonist in this game also likes Twin Peaks. Walrus, come on. And Netrunner too, I imagine. Fantasy Flight Games, living card game, Netrunner, Android Netrunner. Alright. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eee, meanie! Sayuri is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. So that sounds like me. A little bit. The idea, the dreamer. Oh, I've got this idea. I'm not really interested in like literature, but like, oh, I want to like help start this new thing. Oh my Brenda. Oh my Brenda. I have this like shittiest tripod here. It's so finicky. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. Ooh. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. How is the audio? Everything okay? Game sounds not too loud, not too quiet. I'm not too loud, not too quiet. No responses, I'll be like, okay, we're good. Come on, please. You could say, Mark, do better voices, damn it. And I'll try. The more wine I have, the better it'll get. Oh, and by the way, let me just show off my wine glass. Well, or cup. Plastic wine cup. That is kind of like a flower at the bottom. As I angle it, trying not to spill wine on my keyboard. You noticed it. Okay. Well, just in case. Just in case. It's an incredible, incredible glass. Cheers. Having some, it's called Red Volution. It's a boxed wine. It's a Boda box. But it's a very nice boxed wine. Winner of a lot of awards. Very reasonably priced. Good bang for your buck if you're a wine drinker. I hear that lets the wine breathe. I hear that lets the wine breathe. Yes. Oh yeah. Sugar, spice, and anything wine. That's the best Powerpuff Girl thing I got. Mojo Jojo would drink this wine. And then there was also like a gangrene. I remember that. Gangrene was an enemy in Powerpuff Girls. How about that? Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'm bringing a new member. A separate Powerpuff Girls glass for a spittoon, as a spittoon for tasting. I actually spit into a Fortnite cup. That's all I got. That's the best I got. I will go stream for Homer soon. Will lurk. Love you too, E. Thank you so much. I was trying not to make a spit at Fortnite joke really hard because I knew you were kind of around, and I play Fortnite, but that was the best joke I had. Yeah, I don't spit into a Powerpuff glass. I spit into a Fortnite glass. It's just a joke. I play it. Alrighty. Brenda's like, where are the pets? What the hell? So she told the club yesterday she'd bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ooh, cupcakes. Okay. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan this all out. I don't know. Talk as much shit about Fortnite if you want. It was just for the joke. I was trying to think of something like, oh, what's a funny glass or a funny cup of something I could spit into. What I should have said was Naruto. Because that's another running joke I have where I'm a Bleach elitist. But I know a lot of people love Naruto. Nothing wrong with Naruto. I'd probably like it myself, but I watch Bleach. I don't know. That's what I watched first, was Bleach. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Alright, how about a cupcake? Yay! Let's go! Sign of respect. Yeah! Miranda's sending me a picture. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. So rude of me. So rude of me. If I can open my phone up, how about that? It's probably something funny that I can share. Yeah, it looks like it's an XKCD. It's kind of a dark picture or it's like Amanda took the picture with her phone, so it's not the best lighting, or else I'd hold it up to my screen. So I'll read that later. Maybe I'll post it to Discord. How about that? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year class and activity. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, there's a new member here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Gosh. Eh? I glance around the room. Oh, Brown Pab, hey! Welcome back, Brown Pab. Today we're playing a different game. And it's maybe a little bit, well, I don't know. It's quite interesting. It's quite an interesting game. So, sit tight. And perhaps grab a glass of wine or drink of choice. Maybe some 7-Up mixed with something. I'm just updating my stream title. Make it even more clickbaity as possible. Get the Brenda Cat Cam in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Mark, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! I'll try to keep those voices straight. No promises. All words escape me in the situation. Yep, seems right. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. You're awesome. No. No. Brown Pap. Nay. I'm not awesome. Not me. If anything, Brenda. But happy to see you, Brown Pab. I hope you're had a good day, having a nice night. This is a fun idea I had. I'm brand new to this game, more or less. I did a stream of it a few months back. Played about an hour or two. But I thought, you know, it's Valentine's Day. What a great idea it would be to play Doki Doki Literature Club with some red wine. Using this specific Powerpuff Girl glass. This glass was a part of my vision So sorry. What did I do for her? Natsuki? Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, who is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Hope you do too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm having a pretty good day. Happy to be home, be streaming. Work wasn't bad. Got to go off site, get out of the office, stretch my legs, breathe some fresh air. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. Ooh, cupcakes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Gotta find a voice for her. It's great to see you again, Mark. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come, sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Fuck. I can't do the voices. It's hard to keep... It's hard enough to do. I'll get better. I'll improve. Sorry, I just got a little too excited. Then how about I make you some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. My childhood best friend, Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches to the back of the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! Ah, little cats! Hey, Bright Wild Sarah! AKA Diction Danger! How are you, Brave Wild Sarah? And welcome. Brenda's getting her love on for Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe I need to reposition this Brenda cam a pinch. I wish I could come in from a different angle, but just... How are you, Brave Wild Sarah, and welcome. I'm pretty much just starting out. Maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes, depending on how fast you go, 20 minutes into the game. We are just joining, or we are just now walking into a book club, literature club, with my childhood best friend Sayuri. She's trying to get me to join clubs and stuff. Yes, so cupcakes decorated like little cats. Whiskers are drawn on with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. She looks very happy. Oh yeah. Earlier, is like when she first got up on my lap, I was like petting her for a bit, and I like stopped, and she's like looking down like this, like what? Come back, get back here. There. I hope you're doing well, Sarah. Doing some workout stuffs, trying to trying to pop back. Nice. I've been like, I have like a habit tracker app, and one of my habits on there is using my exercise bike. So I've been trying to do that each night. Just because working at a desk, being sedentary, sitting all day, you gotta get some exercise in. So keep it up. She drools like a gross monster. Brenda also sometimes drools. Not gonna lie. Wilma. Oh, what a great name for a cat. It's Brenda. Brenda approves. So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Siri grabs the first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Siri talks their. It's delicious. Siri talks their mouthful, and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my finger and look for the best angle to take a bite. I'm sipping a little bit of red wine. I thought, what a better stream. What better stream could you have on Valentine's Day than playing exactly this game and drinking red wine? I don't know. The only mistake I made was leaving the box of wine out there. So right now, I don't think Brenda would be too happy if I got up. Mark's voiceovers. I'm trying, E. I'm trying. They'll get better. I'm ecstatic that if you're enjoying them. Natsuki is quiet. I really only have like my voice, Monica's voice, the girl with purple hair, and then like one other kind of girl voice. So they'll develop. I will improve. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Dream daddy / Hatoful boyfriend? Okay, so are those both like visual novels like this or similar to this? I think I've heard of Dream Daddy. Or am I completely wrong? Does that mean something else? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Well, I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But it's not that for you, you dummy. She was annoyed that, boyfriend is the pigeon. Okay, so Brave Wild Sarah, you definitely know more than me when it comes to... I've not heard of the pigeon one, but I have heard of Dream Daddy. This is the only one I've played. 5 months ago, maybe for a couple hours, I streamed it, so I restarted, hoping to get through a lot of it tonight. I've heard crazy things about this game. I don't have any spoilers, no spoilers. I don't know nothing what goes on. Yeah, she wasn't expecting there to be a boy, aka me. We'll see if I enjoy. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So happy to see you, Sarah. I hope you've been doing well. I've started a new job, so I'm gonna be doing a new stream time. Basically, my stream time is 6:30 p.m. I gotta update my panel. But I'm gonna try to stream Monday through Friday. New job is going, it's okay. There's a lot of good, some bad. Hopefully I can make it work. And if I can't, that's fine. I'll find something else. No big deal. Alright. I give up on Nutsuke's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Oh no, Brenda itches. Brenda ear itch. Oh no. Oh no. Brenda being such a snuggly girl. Oh yeah. Brenda's the best. Wilma's great too. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure Wilma is incredible. But I literally mean the best. Well, you know, I quite like Brenda quite a bit. I love Brenda's personality. She's so mean. But also the thing is, like, Brenda's not really about killing. Brenda's just like, she wants her own space. She's not like... Brenda just wants to kind of sit back and chill and do her own thing. Brenda does not exist. Brenda does not exist to be cute and to be like a human's like, oh, look at that cute cat, I need to go pet that. It's like, well, no, I'm my own being. I'll tell you if you can pet me. You can't just come up here and like think just because I'm cute and I know I am, you can't just come and pet me. Brenda's not gonna attack you, but if you like move into her territory and try to pet her when she's annoyed, yeah, she's gonna be like, fuck off. You're not going, right? I thought you just said I'm going now. Me, no, I'm not going. I'm gonna be here at least for another couple hours. The only place I'll be going is to get a little bit more wine. Or perhaps you're talking to Sarah. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Wait, is that Yuri? No, that's Yuri, not Monica. Okay. Monica is the orange really long hair. So my Yuri voice is, don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant, you know. I believe you. Either way, neither of us are going. Boom. See? Problem solved. Crisis averted. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what? So what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably been a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the policies around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personally I enjoy and make something special out of it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. And I'm surprised that there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into something that's brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Since she's like the president, I'm gonna do a little bit more of a sophisticated, less like crazy kind of... I'll keep that voice for Sayuri. I'll use this like more sophisticated one, hopefully. Hopefully I can be consistent. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. but it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah,
We'll do our best.
you know it.
Oh boy, that's awful. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Mark, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Game Informer or manga. Probably manga, comic books. Oh yeah, oh yeah. How cute. How cute. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she's kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her tea with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build with deep and complex fantasy worlds. So here's the thing. And Brave Wild Sarah, maybe you could weigh in on this. In this, like, I have blind playthrough, but I do know that at some point you write poetry. And there's different, like, you pick different words. And like, I don't know if it's like answer questions or you just choose a word out of a list. Like, I could, like, play this multiple ways. I could just choose the word or phrase that, like, is a gut reaction to me. Like, oh, well, this is what I think of immediately. Or I could say, oh, well, I like Yuri the most, and I know that Yuri's into fantasy, so I'm gonna make sure that I choose fantasy every time. Like, that's, like, last time I played, I felt like that's what people were, like, telling me to do. Or, like, maybe, like, I don't know if it's, like, better to do that. Like, oh, you should pick a girl and make sure to, like, keep track of all the stuff she says and try to go for that. But I was just like, well, I'm just gonna go off the cuff, and every time, either completely valid. Okay, that's definitely true. Cause yeah, my thing is, I'm probably just gonna, even if I could pick out one of these girls and say, oh, I like her the most, I'm not gonna be able to keep track of all that stuff. So I'll just probably go from the gut or my heart. There we go. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, go off the cuff. I think it should guide you to the right girl. Yeah. That's kind of what I felt. I was just getting a little bit into the game, and I was like kind of like making that observation. So I think that's kind of how I plan to play it. Cause it's, I mean, maybe for a second playthrough or something, it's like, oh, I want to see what happens if I choose Yuri, then I'll do that. But I'm just gonna roll with it. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so Yuri, novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is so amazing to me. Telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid. It's the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Excuse me. Great at validating the life choices of others. Well, at least I asked. At least like you didn't. At least you didn't be like, oh, well, you gotta do it this way. At least I asked. I was specifically I valued your opinion, and I was curious. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I kind of like that. I kind of like psychological stuff. Absolutely. And fantasy worlds. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. Oh my god. Sometimes these games hit so close to home. It's like, god damn it. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. You know, this exact phrase here reminds me to one of the first animes I ever saw, which was Berserk. Or sort of the Berserk. I think it's just Berserk. But the ending is, it almost has like a Game of Thrones factor where there's like no magic, normal people, normal struggles, normal, and then all of a sudden there's this like shattering moment where like everything you know is turned on its head and shit's just fucked, and then it ends. It's like, what? And then I after the next few days after, like I don't know, weeks, days, whatever, I was like, my whole outlook on life has changed. I'm like, wow. Or like if you watch like Requiem for a Dream or any of those like mindfuck movies for the first time, the next few days you're like, damn. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Oop, Brenda Paw. Brenda looked up at you like, what? It's funny, she definitely knows her name. Oh yeah. And she knows the other cat's name. If I say Kira, if I call for Kira, her tail will be like, ugh, Kira, ugh. Or Kira. We have special voices that we use for each of the cats, more or less. So she knows if I'm talking to her or Kira. Uh-oh. I said the K word too much. My time with Brenda has expired. Hurry, before this crotch cam. Hurry, Mark, hurry. Oh, God. Well. Yeah, Brenda's jumping down. I'm going to use this moment to refill my wine. So I will just be one moment. Yeah, exactly. Like you said her name. Like I probably, that's like half the time I say other cat just because it's funny and it's just funny. But maybe I should actually like, I gotta be careful. Because yeah, I started talking about Kira and Brenda was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright. So Yuri, oh, why's that? Well, Natsuke's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuke?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
What am I tuning into, Mark? Oh boy, let me just highlight over your name. It's Pig General. What's up, man? So you're turning into my Valentine's Day special, where I am playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Perhaps you're familiar with it, perhaps not. But the only thing you need to know, Pig General, is I am an idea man. I'm a dreamer. I believe that my strength is big ideas. And this is one of them. Drinking red wine and playing Doki Doki on stream for Valentine's Day. Because, hey. It is pretty much a blind playthrough. I did do this once before. But I only made it a couple hours in. And now I'm revisiting it on Valentine's Day with red wine that I almost spilled. But basically, I am a high school student being dragged along by my best friend Sayuri, she's not on screen right now, and she's trying to get me to join a literature club. It's kind of an anime dating sim, but not really. I don't know, visual novel. But if it's your cup of tea, that's great. If it's not, that's fine too. Either way, I hope you are having an awesome night, and maybe you'll be like, damn, Mark changed my whole viewpoint. What is this shit he's playing? Oh wow, actually, I think I like this. Natsuke, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poem. Yeah, Sayuri, she's my childhood best friend. Who's like kind of like ditzy, like dreamer, like daydreamer, oversleeps, kind of like spacey oblivious. Sayuri here on the left. My mouse, my mouse is showing. But we're not too far in, so sit tight, and we will experience this together, maybe. Or perhaps you've closed this tab and be like, what the fuck, unfollow? Who is this guy? I thought I knew him. He's playing this weird anime game. Well, I'd be sad if that was the case. I'd be quite sad. But, it's okay. Siri slides up behind Natsuke and puts her hand on her shoulders. Yeah, I'm not cute. I'm not cute, as she makes the cutest fucking... Oh man, Pig General, you didn't have to change your name color for me, but I will always know when I see you at a glance. It's not hitting it with the hard. I'm not hitting it with the hard abort. Okay, fair enough. Natsuke, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuke averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuke feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I kind of like Yuri a lot. Just her philosophies. I like Yuri and Sayuri. I will be the first to say. Like, yeah, Monika's great. She's a little too try-hard, like, president, super athletic, way out of my league. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuke feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yuri looks like I keep my pass for 18, but at least sometime in the next 10 years. Yeah, well, it's high school. I'm role-playing here. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted you to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. So this is where basically the gameplay starts. This is basically a totally blind playthrough. Isn't completely accurate. Like I said, I did play a couple hours many months ago. I'm starting brand new fresh. So I know that you do write poems and you try to impress whatever girl, or you just write poems and then you take it from there. Visual novel. I don't know. I'm actually gonna go ahead and save. Just like that. This is so February 14th. Maybe that's an autosave? Or my other shit got overwritten? I don't know. I don't care either way. So we're all gonna go home, write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, E, please feel free to share any plights of high school, or how it's like, yeah, like curriculums change, what they're teaching, like how they teach it. Also, like the impact of technology is insane. Like when I was in high school, some people it was very early, like with smartphones, like it wasn't really common. I didn't have a smartphone until college. But I was kind of a late adopter of smartphones anyways. And I've only ever had 2. This is, well, actually 3 now. I have this new one, which has the best case in the world for ADHD. You might be Ancient Pig General, you might be. I don't know if I can help you there. But, it's only a number. And, you can't let it dictate how you live your life. You know, there are like people that are 80 years old running marathons, right? I think physical fitness, mental fitness is very important. Okay. No one likes this idea. Except for Sayuri. Yay, let's do it! I kind of love Sayuri, I don't know. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mark? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. Ooh. I never said I would join the club. Oh, come on, Mark. What are you, oblivious? Yes, I am. I am. Want a meter to hit me directly in the head? I hope you don't feel that way, Pig General. But I can understand. I know the feeling all too well. As jovial and as great and fun as I seem to be having right now, sometimes I feel quite shitty. And I'm not... How I act on stream is not how I am in real life. Or no. How I am in public, or how I am conversing with others. I'm very quiet, very shy. But also... I'm very polite. But I'm not... I'm definitely an introvert. But the beauty of streaming is it's like therapy for me. It lets me open up. Free of judgment. Just sitting here in front of my computer. Enjoying this adorable game. Maybe not free of judgment. Maybe not quite. but the illusion of free of judgment. Sorry, you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs I'm looking at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Ark! You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh no, I'm so defenseless! Ah! The boy needs to open up these 4 high school age peers and write some poems. On Valentine's Day. And yeah, I don't know. I have fun. I had a lot of fun when it was a viewer of mine requested this game. They may have even given me a key for it. And I had a blast playing it. I always meant to come back, and I thought today, why not? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems... If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy for you. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Sayuri's kind of my favorite. This is how I felt last time. I really like Yuri. Like, I like her, like, philosophical viewpoints. And she's, like, very much a thinker. Can get quite deep. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Monica's pose, that's goddamn adorable. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Shoutouts to my team, I guess. Next is Scats. Just had to attend to a few messages here. Now we're getting back to it. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Mark, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. In return, I'm already in the volleyball club and the swimming club. I don't have time for poetry, girls. In return for me joining the literature club, you girls need to join the Heroes of the Storm team I got going. Yeah, hell yeah. That would be. Whoa! I'm awake. What happened? What was I dreaming about? Girls, full team girls playing Heroes of the Storm. What the fuck? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? We're about to find out, Big General. Skeptical at first, but I can tell you're on the edge of your seat. Oh no! Oh no! Fuck! I skipped. Wow, there's a button that just does that? It's a good thing I saved my game 20 times, huh? Okay. And there's autosave, I think. Yep. Luckily, it doesn't take much. Yep. Okay. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. So save. Yep. Save it. Overwrite that. Yep, that one too. How about this one? Yeah, sure, one more. My OCD? Yes. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mark, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. See, that's why I never did clubs in high school. Or college, really. Do I regret it? I don't know. What I don't regret was killing Nefarian in Vanilla World of Warcraft, and doing AQ40 in Vanilla World of Warcraft. Having Rag on farm status. I don't regret that. And yeah, I want to go home. I don't want to stay at school for longer. I want to go home and play video games. Come on. Duh. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh my god, Monica, fuck. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Hey, maybe. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so the instructions say, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So the game is kind of telling you... The game is telling you to, like, try to pick a girl. But the way I was doing it before is I was just looking at these words and first one that comes to mind. So I'll probably do the same thing. So despise, smile, scars, fantasy, inferno, suicide, lollipop, whirlwind, passion, ribbon. I guess I'm gonna go with passion. Cheer, shame, extraordinary, wrath, judgment, anxiety, massacre, starscape, hop, kawaii? Oh god, where's Goose? Where's Falapa Goose when you need him? Kawaii? That's an inside joke that we have. Cheer, shame, extraordinary, wrath, judgment, anxiety, massacre, starscape, hop, kawaii. I'll probably go anxiety. Vivacious? Dictionary, vivacious. Attractively, lively, and animated. Papa, fun, wonderful, hope, heart, twirl, intellectual, giggle, climax. Fun. Agonizing, hair, after image, flee, destiny, heaven sent, cage, time, broken, essence. Broken. Disaster, sparkle, happiness, music, hopelessness, or hopeless, lust, electricity, entropy. Entropy is like disaster, right? Entropy. Lack of order, predictability, gradual decline into disorder. Oh boy. I will go entropy. Journey, fickle, games, swimsuit, unending, nature, embrace, dance, alone, contamination. I'm gonna go dance. Bubbles, atone, philosophy, defeat, shiny, whistle, dream. I gotta go dream. Not even gonna finish reading. Tragedy, parfait. Is that like the yogurt? Tenacious, lazy, waterfall, melody, nibble, amazing, cheeks, effulgent. What is that? Effulgent. Oops. Shining brightly, radiant. I go melody. See, like, they hop when you choose. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it how I do it. Whatever, we'll see what happens. Vertigo, promise, sensation, headphones, determination, rain cloud, joy, cute, fear, joy. Unrestrained, peace, dark, peaceful. Peace and peaceful, really? Sunset, crimson, bed, rainbow, covet, milk. I mean, I like milk. I go sunset. Mouse, holiday, landscape, lipstick, frightening, misery, play, love, grief, spanning. Love. Fireflies, melancholy, Valentine. Valentine's Day, gosh, I don't know. Death, comfort, meager. Meager, is that like timid? Or like lean, thin, lacking of quantity or quality? Okay. Anger, socks, comfort. I'm gonna go Valentine. I mean, dazzle, warm, secretive, kitty, fluffy, portrait, shopping, vacation proof, prayer, and kitty. Whisper, laugh, pleasure, incapable, rose, loud, feather, unrequited. So unrequited is not returned or rewarded. Okay. Feather, unrequited, sadness, sunny. Laugh. Clumsy, flying, beauty, fester, misfortune, hurt, disown, friends. Ambient, unstable, romance, cry, extreme, uncanny, sugar. Fuck sugar. Sugar is poison. Vitality, imagination, special. Imagination. Charm, raindrops, aura, skipping, existence, calm, sweet, ocean, silky, gently, calm. Daydream. I don't even have to read the rest. Anime, uncontrollable, pout, treasure, jump, lucky, kiss, desire, excitement, disarray. Excitement. Yeah, I'm just meant for Sayuri, I guess. That's why I was saying Sayuri really reminds me of Amanda, and we're quite similar. This is how I played it last time. I read the words. I'm not gonna like, oh well, I think Yuri likes like graveyards the most. Well, I am Mark Zombie, so like that word graveyard sticks out to me. Bliss is also another one. Explode, infinite, blanket, marshmallow, pink, insight, adventure, bliss. All right, we're back, day 2. And maybe if I do another playthrough, I might just say I'm going to try to pick Yuri. And then I will just you know, skip the stuff or whatever and just go for that. But first playthrough, I'm just going whatever word connects to me first the most, I choose it. Let's save. I like to always save twice, 3, 4 times. Ah, gosh, I don't know, maybe one more time. Hi again, Mark. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Mark the Sack does voiceovers. Oh man. I hope you're having fun, E. I appreciate you being here. Getting to spend some time together. I promise you that I will, even though Apex is all the hotness and all, like, I do really like Apex. To be honest, I like Fortnite. Whatever, I really like Fortnite still, and I played it just the other day with Joe. And I can see myself still wanting to play both games. Because, different reasons. That's why it's not like, oh, well, this is... Anytime Joe's, like, dead game, it really pisses me off. Or, like, his attitude about that is annoying to me. I know he's just joking, but it's like, ugh, God, so annoying. And yeah, he's totally just joking. But yeah. Never, That's why with, like, League of Legends and Dota, people just want to be on the winning team. They just want to be like, oh, my game's the best. I've got the highest viewers on Twitch. I'm supporting the game that's winning the most. It's like, well, that's the beauty of music, and any form of media. Whether it's movies, music, anime, video games, TV, there's always, like, different reasons to appreciate different shows or different games. Like, there's always going to be a crowd for Fortnite. Unless the company goes under and closes the game out, then yeah, but... Always have fun times with you, Kappa Kappa. E the Bulldog. Ooh. Bring on the trolls. Someone come in here and troll me besides Pink General. I need my Bulldog E. Bark him out of here. Okay. So glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Welcome back to the Literature Club. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Those are the words. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promises, Mark. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Well, it kind of is, but... Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me he didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you don't see an end to it. Natsuke, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Boo boo boo. Natsuke finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuke plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mark will always give his best as long as he's having fun. True. He helps me with busy work. Without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sari, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Just like Joe Zombie almost set my college house on fire. By lighting a ping pong ball. We were maybe playing beer pong, perhaps. Lit a ping pong ball on fire and then just threw it. Next time you see Joe on stream, ask him about the time you almost lit Mark's college house on fire with the ping pong ball. Or table tennis. I don't know what they call it. Ping pong, table tennis. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you?
I might be a little jealous. Ho, ho. Yeah, Sarah. It was like, well, we may have been playing beer pong, maybe. Okay, we're playing beer pong. And if you like dent a ping pong ball, you can. If there's a dent in the ball, it's like someone steps on it, right? You can hold the flame just under it a little bit, and the heat will make the ball, like it'll pop that dent out and make it somewhat round again and usable. But yeah, Joe was just like flick. Just holding, like, I don't remember. This was, oh gosh, 8 years ago, perhaps 7 years ago, 7 years ago maybe. And it just flame, and then he was like, "Woo!" Throw it. It's like it lit on fire in his hands. He just like threw it. I just watch a ball of flame go through. But yeah, nothing happens, of course. So Yuri's a little bit jealous of me and Sayuri. Okay. If you ever feel bored, you know where you can find me? Hell yeah. Discord, I presume. Or maybe Epic Games. How come you and Mark can become good friends? How come you and Mark can be good friends too? Become good friends too. Sayuri. Oh, she's so cute and innocent. I love Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought me something today, you know. Yuri even brought me something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is just a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls something out. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. God damn, like, that's the thing. I'm so torn between Yuri and Sayuri. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. Is this girl accidentally being so cute? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. This is getting slightly harder as I'm getting more drunk. But that's part of the fun, right? I should have a glass of wine counter at the bottom. Bob Zom is playing Dungeon Souls? Wow. Hey Mark, I can't watch your stream. I gotta play Dungeon Souls, says Bob Zom. What the fuck? I'm just kidding. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. All right. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. Mark Drunko boy. Best voiceover ever, not even joking. Don't drink anymore, E. What the hell? What? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Says every drunk person ever. I'm fine. I'm fine. So look, I got my glass of water. Okay. You gotta always drink water throughout, right? I do have work in the morning. I have to wake up at 7 something a.m., 7:15 a.m. So I'm okay. At this current time. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of that book that Yuri gave me. I'm totally fine. Feeling a little too tired to read. You'll probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. Perfect. This is what I love doing, listening in on other people's conversations. Not intentionally, just being my own distracted self. So Sayuri. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. It doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. She's got a point. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. See, Sayuri, I connect with her because she's a dreamer like myself. She's got good ideas. Like, Monica is incredibly smart, super athletic, top of the class, but she's still, like, missing the point that, like, yeah, it's a literature event. You gotta get people there in the first place. What's this? Sayuri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Well, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh yeah, food's gonna be good. Pizza party? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details for the event itself. I find myself smiling as I drink from my Powerpuff Girls glass. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Whoa! Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Hey. Yet again, I can relate. Mark is too clever and too Sayuri. Wait, what are you trying to say, E? You trying to say that I like Sayuri is not too clever and too Sayuri? Just that we're so similar? Maybe that's what you mean? Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I was asleep, daydreaming. Ooh ah! I opened my eyes to find Sari's face filling my vision. Yeah, she's very close to me. I nearly fall out of my chair. Whoa! Sorry! Kappa. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Because that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. You're staying up late, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Anime, oh god. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sari. This is what I do best. It's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sari, it's written all over you. Sari glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sari's hair to try to straighten it out. Wow. You need to make a book that called Mark the Sack's Dreams. Well, so E. That book already exists. I keep a dream journal. Where basically it's a notebook that lies, it puts it on my bedstand. I have a notebook there. And when I wake up, I will write everything down that I remember from my dream. And the more you do that, the better recall you have. And so I actually have like probably over 100 dreams easily, logs with dates written down in a notebook beside my bed. So I kind of already have that. But that's just like my dreams when I'm sleeping. Which is something I'm quite interested in, is sleep and dreams. So that's why I have that dream. It's a dream journal. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. Yeah, man. Yeah. There are times, it really depends, but there are times, there are periods of times where like months go on where I don't have dreams. But I've been doing this for over 5 years. And I have I have everything still saved. I'm just starting to get to the point back where I'm recording them again. At certain times, my dreams get so vivid to the point where it disrupts my sleep, or I get not the best sleep because of it. But that's only in the extreme. It's definitely really interesting and really fun to do for me. Hey E, thank you for the host, man. I gotta add you to my auto host. I haven't updated my auto host in a really long time. There's a toothpaste stain in your collar right here. Whoops. try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Got a point. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Why is the main character such a douche? The Sayuri. Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. See, I would never say that. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. This is getting tense. Auto host. Mark is a jerk. No, see, I don't have any control-y. I never said that. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh, god damn it. 18 plus? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. E, look away, E. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh, Jesus, no! It's a boob thing. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner. It doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Oh, god damn it. Don't say that out loud. Anyway. You look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! It's so much better. Sayuri puts out her arms and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Oh boy, oh shit, oh god! Hey, Amanda! Welcome back! Hi, happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. I'm just streaming a video game. I was just about to play Fortnite. I was just about to drop in hot and just to go tilted towers and slay out. Get sweaty. Oh boy. How are you, Amanda? Maybe on your lunch break. Let me just check. I do have maybe a mixed text from you, perhaps. No, it's all fun and games. Amanda was here, I think, for a little bit of when I was streaming this last. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So, Amanda, I'm torn. Well, no, I'm not really torn. It's not like I've made up my mind. Like I'm saying, when I do the poems, I read each word, and whatever gut, visceral reaction, whatever clicks to me most, I will choose that word. And it just so happens that I kind of like Sayuri and connect with her and Yuri the most. Amanda, he's drunk, lol. A little tipsy. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. He did say he was getting wine. Yes, and speaking of that, Amanda, I will be back in lightning speed. I'm not trying to AFK when you're here and hide the game I'm playing. I'm absolutely not trying to press all the wrong buttons. I'm not drunk. Powerpuff. Okay. Here, we're back. So you're good, Amanda? 10 hours later. It was like... Yeah, what if I just never came back? You would be like, God damn it, I knew he was drunk. But how's work? Besides good. What's on your mind, Amanda? How are you? So you forgot that it was Valentine's Day. However, I did not. I've actually known for a while that today was going to be Valentine's Day. And I was really hoping to be able to see you today. You know, we don't typically, me and Amanda don't really do anything for Valentine's Day. Don't really celebrate it. It's a bullshit holiday. It's not something that, like, we really care about. But I was still, like, really hoping to see Amanda. But, starting the new job this week. Didn't really feel like a good time for me to ask to go home early or ask for the day off. This was the day my girlfriend broke up with me 2 years ago. What the hell? Well, at least that it's been... I mean, that sucks. But the good thing is that it's been... The only thing that helps is time, and it's been 2 years, so I'm sure you're... Probably still feel a little bit of sadness and pain. But far less than 2 years ago. Amanda and E, you guys have the same color. Is that correct? Same color name, it looks like. So where were we? Fine. It's a deal. Oh, so she was saying I should go to bed earlier and she will wake up earlier. Okay. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? But now I'm with you, Mark. Lol. Yes, E. We are together. She's orange. I never understand why I see both of you guys as like green. Yeah, but I think I'll probably curse the game. Oh no, Mr. Asian Face. My title does say blind playthrough, which is it's not a lie, but it's a semi-blind playthrough. I played a couple hours many months ago, started a completely new game, so I don't know any of the crazy shit that happens. I don't know any spoilers or anything like that. But welcome, Mr. Asian Face. I hope you're having a lovely day. And if you're not, maybe perhaps I could make it a little bit better. Maybe. And if that's not the case, then I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I will try my best to entertain. But I'm happy to see you. I'm happy that you're here, Mr. Asian Face. But what is your background with this game? So Sayori. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh, jeez. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. That's how I am. You can't tell when I'm joking. You can't tell when I'm serious. That's kind of what makes me pretty funny. Or going pretty well. Just finished playing Apex. Oof. Yo, I'm craving some Apex. I'm having so much fun with that game. And I hate to like jump on the bandwagon or like, oh, it's the new hotness. All the streamers are playing Apex. Everyone loves Apex. But like, fuck, I don't. If there's something I play that I like, I'm going to be honest about it, and I do like playing that game. I'm not very good, but I'm getting better. And it seems like they're taking it in a pretty good direction right now. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh boy. Yay! Mark, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. I haven't played it, but I've been spoiled by the internet. Ooh, yeah, please no spoilers. Please, Mr. Apex, no spoilers. Not that I would think you would do that, but I'm really, like, I'm super curious. Like, how does it get crazy? Like, what's this is the first, like, visual novel or, like, anime dating sim game I've played. Twitch isn't working well on my phone. Sorry, Amanda. I can take a look when, later. Maybe tomorrow, or Saturday, probably. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well now, everyone's ready, so why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh gosh! So gross. Wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, so it's probably got all the frilly things at the end. Sorry, my Twitch crashed. Oh, yeah, I can take a look, Amanda. And see what's going on. But I'm happy that you're here to hang out for a little bit while you're on break, while you're on lunch. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Oh, god damn it, Monica! Ugh! Natsuki and Yui reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yeah, but Mr. Asian Face, like I said, I have played a little bit of this game on a viewer request many, many moons ago. Never completed it, but I'm a man of big ideas. I'm a dreamer, is my archetype, is what I believe. And I was like, you know what? It just randomly, I was like, yeah, for Valentine's Day, what game should I play? I've got so many choices. What? I'm gonna get some wine. I'm gonna play Doki Doki, and it's Valentine's Day. Boom! It's amazing. It's so good. So I'm having really a fun time here. I wish I could be spending it with my lovely and beautiful girlfriend Amanda Pandemonia of like 8 years. I wish I could be spending it with her, or she could be streaming it with me. But unfortunately, we're on pretty opposite schedules. But she's here in chat on her lunch break, checking on me. Oh boy, who should I show my poem to first? Let's go. I'm gonna go from bottom to top. So I'll go Monica. I know Sayuri is gonna love it. I should start with Monica. And the way I'm playing this, Mr. Agent Face, when you write the poems, it's just you have a choice of like 10 words or so. And the game says choose the word that you to impress the girl you like. But the way I'm playing it is like I'm just gonna read the words and then just whatever comes to me first, whatever I connect with most, I choose that word. And so far, it's leaning towards Sayuri. Maybe another playthrough I'll be like, oh, I really want to try to impress Yuri, so I'm going to choose all the Yuri words, but I'm just going off my heart. And by the way, that Nintendo Direct, whoo! I'm sure you've seen it, right, Mr. Asian Face? And Amanda, you probably have not seen it, but there's some Legends of Zelda, Link's Awakening reimagination. You need to look at that, Amanda. Go watch the trailer. And oh yeah, Fire Emblem. I'm all in. I fucking love Fire Emblem. But yeah, Amanda, watch Link's Awakening. It's like all chibi, adorable, super cute graphics. It looks so good. And Mario Maker 2, like, oh my god. I can't wait for Mario Maker 2. They added slopes! They have slopes! And it's funny because that was like the biggest request in the first game. It's like, I can't make a slope. And the first 15, 20, 30, 1 minute of Nintendo Direct was them showing the scenario where they like have a level and Mario dies, and then they edit the level, make a slope, and Mario just like slides through all the enemies. It's so funny. 7 years, close though. Oh yeah, the Fire Emblem like story where you're a teacher and you're trying to like train your students. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I can't wait. And Rune Factory 4 Remastered looks fucking incredible. I just recently got into that series, so I'm definitely looking forward to this new version of it on the Switch. And then Rune Factory 5 is confirmed out of nowhere. Oh my god. So yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting effort in. And this is Monica, the president of the literature club, the super athletic scholar, way out of my league. Monica, so having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I was looking for a game like Stardew. Oh, man. So it's a farming sim. And farming, like, growing crops, like Harvest Moon. Like, actual farming. But then it also, like, combines, like, an action RPG where you can go out and dungeon crawl, level up. You can craft, like, gear for yourself, weapons for yourself. Learn new spells, capture monsters, bring them back, breed the monsters, use them as a mount, or like harvest their eggs or fur or whatever. It's so incredible. It's like hodgepodge of all the best genres in one. I really dig Rune Factory. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I love Monica's pose here. It's so cute. Don't worry, Mark. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? She's so caring. That's the sort of barrier that we're all learn to get past soon. She's like a AA personality, as Amanda would say. My Amanda. Also, I don't think you've seen this yet, Mr. Asian Face. It is a Powerpuff Girls wine glass. Or plastic cup in the shape of wine glass. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Oh boy. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Oh gosh. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. There are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when reading your poems... So, you sure you're not reading into this too much? Well, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of different things. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Yeah, exactly. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, that's kind of exactly the whole point of this game, right? Okay, Amanda. Maybe I probably won't get a chance to talk to you during the lunch break because that's like right now, and I guess. Are you? Well, yeah. I don't know if you're like on the campus, the Wi-Fi. But I will definitely. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, perhaps. It is Friday, so maybe I will stay up until past 1 a.m. when you get home. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Amanda. My lovely and beautiful girlfriend of 7 years. On Valentine's Day, while I'm playing this Asian dating sim. I'm drinking red wine out of Powerpuff Girls glasses. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Oh, goddamn it, Monica, shut up, you're amazing. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Oh yeah, fake it till I make it. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Campus Wi-Fi, okay. Yeah, maybe Friday I will still be up. Okay, so we're gonna read her poem here. Hole in Wall. I mean, not hole in the wall, just hole in wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction, the sparkle protrudes. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. A reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Yeah. A hole of infinite choices. That's like... I can relate to that. You can be anything you put your mind to. But what do you put your mind to when you can be anything, right? I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Me, him, me, him, me, him, you, me, him, you, me. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. My Powerpuff glass. Good night, Amanda. Thank you for stopping by. I'll probably wrap up. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream for another half hour or so. I'm not sure. I should probably take some time away from the computer. But basically, my new start time is 6:30 p.m. EST. And 6:30 at the latest. I'm gonna put that in my panel because that's a good time, a safe time for me to start. I'll definitely be home. I'll have eaten dinner. I'll be ready. And I don't know when my end time is gonna be. Probably 2. I usually stream for about 3 hours, and then I'm a little bit like zapped. Oh, Brenda's coming back for more. Maybe. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on timing between words and lines. Brenda, come on. I'm not gonna pick you up. You can jump. You can jump up here. Let me position my camera real quick so you guys can see the look on Brenda's face. She does not want to jump up here, but she wants to like sit on my lap. She's like, what? Let me up there. Tail, flick, 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 flick. Super annoyed. You want to pick you up, Brenda, or what? Come on. I have to like basically give Brenda an easy jump path and just ignore her. So it's like, oh, yep, you can get up here, but I'm not paying attention to you. Okay, so Monica. That is a lot of emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Recently, with me joining the club, maybe? She said he at the end. Oh my god. Oh. There's my workout for the day. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other, That's my microphone, Brenda. It's in the way, I know. Could shrink this down a pinch. Yeah, anyone who's still kicking around, I do appreciate you guys being here. Maybe if you're new, and if you like, if you're just lurking there in the shadows, no worries, that's all good. If you wanna drop me a follow, it totally helps me out. If you like, what you see here, if you like Brenda even. Cat's always looking confused. So Mr. Asian Face, that's where you're wrong. Brenda knows exactly what she wants. Brenda is never confused. Amanda's cat, the other cat, which I will not name, because last time I said her name, that starts with a K, Brenda left. She's like, nope, I'm not being here anymore. She knows that name. So the other cat is totally confused all the time. Brenda, on the other hand, she knows what she wants. Do you have any pets, Mr. Asian Face? Are you an animal person at all? This is the worst tripod ever. Right. So, follow for the Brenda. Yes, please. Anything else for the Brenda? Plug my phone and it's working better. Okay. Yeah, we gotta update your phone there, Amanda. I don't know if it's worth having you switch over to my old iPhone. Probably not, since the battery is kind of dead. But we'll find something. Find something soon. Parents always hated pets. When I moved out, it was company house, so I wasn't allowed one. Ooh. Are you, if you don't mind me asking, are you with your parents, back with your parents again? Or are you on your own now, or renting, or... And if you don't want to answer, you can just ignore me. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway. And what do you have a, like, do you like cats? Do you like dogs? Do you like fish? Or not, because of your situation? Moved back for Portugal. Yeah. So, please excuse me for my extreme ignorance, but is Portugal in South America? I'm terrible with geography, and I'm sorry if I've offended you. I don't think you would be the type, but where is Portugal? Is that South America? And what time zone are you in? What time is it for you? It's almost 9 p.m. for me, or 9 at night. I don't know what the conversion would be for 24-hour clock. Next to Spain. Oh God, I'm so dumb. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. That's exactly how I write. 148, okay. And you're living in England now, okay. Another way to think about it is like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Oh my gosh, I like Monica too! But she's out of my league. Having no job lets me stay up late. Yeah, I know the feeling. I was, perhaps you've known or knew, but I was unemployed for probably over a year. Then I started some part-time work, and now I'm just back at a desk doing a software support technician, help desk technician role right now. Maybe 2-3 days in. Brenda pissed. Brenda pissed off. What is going on, Brenda? It says no touching. Oh God! I just got bit. Oh God! Ow! I'm sorry if that was loud, but that was not expected. Job market sucks. Yeah. It's unfortunate how it is where now it's like, yeah, you go to college. you go to a 4-year university, you know, you go to school for 4 years, you get a degree, you get lots of debt, you pay a lot of money, and then, oh yeah, by the way, you might find a job, you might be fine, but, well, maybe you still won't. And now you have a bunch of school debt. I like that emoticon, I'm gonna steal it. Oh, you haven't seen that, Amanda? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the tears. It's like tears streaming down your cheeks. It's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so next person. Amanda, since you're here right now, I'm gonna go Sayuri. Because like I said, how I'm playing this game, I choose my poems just based on my gut reaction. Truly from the heart. Whatever strikes me the most, I choose it. And Sayuri, Sayuri reminds me of myself. Sayuri reminds me of you, Amanda, Pandemonia. I feel we're quite similar in some ways. And just for whatever, like, just playing this game, I'm choosing, like, based on my gut emotions. And it's just Sayuri, so I want to show her while you're here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Mark. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayuri, you must be seriously you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I'm doing either. What I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Yeah, I don't dig the hate that the main character like just puts onto Sayuri. Flattered or offended? Well, I hope. I know you're saying that as a joke, and it's funny. It's both maybe a little tiny bit of truth, but a lot of bit of joke. You shouldn't be offended. Because I'm saying that we both resemble Sayuri. She's the total, like, dreamer. Like, kind of, not necessarily ignorant, but more oblivious and just happy and bubbly. But definitely a dreamer and has, like, big ideas that she's passionate about. But a little ditzy. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it? Naive, there you go. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Mark poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy that just that you wrote one. Whoa! What, Raven? No! Raven, how are you? Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Is that oh my god, that cute, adorable heart thing. Thank you, Raven. You don't have to. How are you, Raven? How's your day been? I'm just playing. I thought to myself when I was driving home from work, man, what would be a good... I have so many games I want to play and stream. What would be a good one to do for Valentine's Day? Well, I'm drinking red wine out of a Powerpuff Girls glass. And this game, it does say blind playthrough, which is semi-true. I did play an hour or two a few months back. I completely started fresh today, and I thought I had a blast playing it and streaming it months ago. So I've always wanted to return. And I was like, you know, it's as soon as this idea popped into my head, I was like, yeah, Doki Doki. I'm getting some wine. I'm streaming it. It's gonna be great. Valentine's Day special. Boom. Persona 5 Best Dating Sim. Oh man, agreed. I need to finish that game. Amanda and I are both. I think Mr. Asian Face. I think I'm 80 hours in, and Amanda's probably 90 hours in, or 87 hours into that game. We both never finished, but we always want to go back. I finished streaming an hour ago. What? Raven, you're streaming. What? Am I following Raven Darkfang? Shoutouts to Raven Darkfang. Are you streaming, Raven? Art and making doodles? Big Booty Goose? 18 plus stream? Okay, I just followed you, so I will know. I will be there next time, Raven. 3 times, currently going the harem route. So, on the count of 3, let's see if I can. On the count of 3, we'll say our favorite Persona, the best, the only choice for your first playthrough. The only choice. 1, 2, 3. I'm waiting. The delay. Motoko. Oh boy. It's the class president Motoko, right? She's the best. Welcome, Raven. Makoto. I said her name wrong. Makoto. Oh yeah, Mr. Asian Face. I like to think we said that at the same time. She's the best. She's yes. Oh yeah. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mark. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. It's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. Not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Okay, Amanda. I'm sorry we didn't... Usually just a little... Let me just part the kimono. Let me just part the kimono or just open the third wall here. Normally, around this time is when Amanda's lunch break is. And I'm working first shift, and she's working second shift at this point. So Monday through Friday, we do not see each other at all. So normally at this time, kind of around this time, is when she would call me and we'd talk. That's her lunch break. But not saying that we won't do that. I'm still kind of trying to keep doing the Twitch thing. with this new job, Monday through Friday, I'm working 9 to 5, 8:30 to 5 actually, and then 6:30 I'm coming home and I'm getting on Twitch. I'm gonna try to do that as many weekdays as possible. And maybe sometimes I'll end a little early so I can chat with Amanda. I haven't quite got the end time right. Typically when I stream, it's about 3 hours. It's just kind of when I naturally feel like, woo, I'm zapped. And right now we're 2 hours and 40 minutes in. But I'm gonna update my panels very soon. In the bottom here, if you scroll down. Scroll down there. Scroll down there. I'll update my panels with when I'm gonna start, 6:30 p.m. EST, and when I'm ending, I'm not sure yet. Still working that out. First week of the new job. But yeah, I will see you. If anything, Amanda, I will see you tomorrow night if I'm awake still. And then maybe Saturday, or I mean, of course, Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day. Amanda caught me. Well, no. I told her that this was my plan. Playing Doki Doki, drinking wine. For Valentine's Day. Since I couldn't spend it with her in real life. Whoa! No, Raven! No! Raven, you don't have to. It's okay. I appreciate you just being here, saying hello. Means everything to me. It keeps us going, keeps us still. After a rough day, whatever, sit in front of your computer, you look at that go live button, and just people showing up, lurking, chatting, whatever, and of course any financial support is fucking insane. It means so much to me. So thank you so much, Raven. I'm gonna get bit by Brenda here if I don't pay attention to her, because I'm not really thinking about petting her and I'm doing it all wrong, and she's like very close to biting me. But thank you, Raven, for the 300 biddies. My number 1 cheerleader right now. and so I say Bob Zom is the resident meme lord. He's got the dankest, spiciest memes. But Raven, you have the best emotes, I will say. I love your emotes so much. They're incredible. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to it then. Yay! No, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. And so I don't know if you know this game, Raven, but Sayuri is my childhood best friend of she's dragged me into this literature club. We're writing poems, and I'm kind of going based on my gut reaction when I'm writing the poems, which words speak to me most. And it's leaning me towards Sayuri, and I kind of like her the most. And Yuri is my second. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. It's so I'm saying, how I play this game, it's so gut reactions. And this poem to me, it feels the same way. It's just not doing much prep, but just kind of thinking about things and writing them down. It's just the whole I want breakfast thing at the end. You're familiar with this game, okay. I'm going in more or less totally blind. I've been told it gets crazy at the end. I don't know any spoilers, nothing. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Yeah, exactly! That's like what I would do, I feel like, and no. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I don't like how the main character is such a douche to Sayuri. But I don't have any control over that. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds like just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Now I want wine. So I'm drinking a, I don't know, did I show you this incredible Powerpuff Girls glass? I try to rotate it without spilling. Not that hard. It's Amanda's, but it's the best wine glass we have. I'm drinking it's a boxed wine. But before you unfollow, close my stream forever, I will let you know it is a very a good value box wine. It's called Red Volution. It's a Boda box. So Boda box is just a kind of nicer. It's not like the cheapest, but like boxed wine is usually referred to like, oh man, it's super cheap, low quality. But Boda box is really good. It's the Red Volution. It's won a lot of awards, and I like it. Maybe if you're a wine snob out there, will be like, oh wow, you piece of shit for drinking that. Probably not. Probably people won't usually be like that, but I like it. I don't get it very often. Bye bye. Nah. Oh no. It's bad to skip breakfast. It is. Breakfast, most important meal. Isn't that right, Brenda? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Brenda time. Raven has less of chat. No. I know we're friends because you're trolling me right now, and that's kind of what we do. But I hope you're doing well, Raven. I hope the sleep thing. I hope that's like going better for you, and I talk about meditation every once in a while, or mindfulness, and I think it's easy for people to not want to do it. Like, oh yeah, why would I sit there doing nothing? Like, I'm gonna pull up my phone, scroll through Reddit, scroll through Instagram. But when you can train yourself to live in the present moment and just focus on the breath, focus on your physical self, it can make a big difference for the rest of your day and perhaps for your sleep. Because it's so easy to be consumed by social media and like smartphone apps. Like the way that they build smartphone apps, a lot of like slot machine, like a lot of people that built slot machines, they use the same philosophy to keep people in the apps. So it's only natural for us to be like so drawn to them. But I would really recommend trying, the website I like a lot is Headspace, headspace.com, or just Google Headspace. You can look up on YouTube the TED Talk, the guy that created the website Headspace. He has the TED Talk. That's the perfect jumping point for meditation. I recommend to anyone. And it's not so much as trying to stop thoughts. Like, you're not sitting there trying to think of nothing, but it's just sitting there, receiving thoughts and letting them go, and not attaching to them and thinking more and more. Because I do that myself, where like shit will pop into my head and I just run through these scenarios and like get so attached to it, and it's just like, it wears me down. But meditation helps me like notice those moments where I'm lost in my own head and let go of it. Because growing up, I had a hard time going to sleep. And I didn't really know why. It's just like, yeah, it's time to go to bed, Mark. And I'm like super upset. Can't stop my thoughts. But anyways. It's bad. I had to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. So much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. Stella Rosa. I definitely sounds familiar. Stella Rosa. Images. Oh yeah. I don't buy wine that often, but truly it's my favorite. We never buy hard liquor. We usually stick to beer. I don't buy wine because Amanda doesn't really like it, but wine is my favorite. More wine, yo, Grace. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. What a douche. Okay, so Yuri is kind of my second favorite. She's kind of like the emo, like super philosophical, very, very deep thoughts. So I connect with that a lot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes before enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oh yeah, I have to do my Yuri voice. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into my words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be, after reading through it. Oh, it's so that bad? No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. So yeah, I connect a lot with that. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just, there are specific writing habits that are typically of new writers. And I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. So I really love her, like, very logical attitudes. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor has totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Yeah, she's super logical. Okay, Brenda. All right. Jesus. Look into it so far. The pills just don't feel like the feeling of groggy after waking up. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like very interested in like sleep study, and if you Google search like sleep hygiene, one of the first links you'll see is like the National Foundation of Sleep, and a lot of the links you see will say the same kind of things, like, which are very hard to abide by, like, okay, no alcohol or caffeine, so many hours before bed, no screen time. Like, have a routine where you wind down, which is really hard for me to stick to, but it makes a big difference. And meditation is something that I really believe can help everyone, and it's so very undervalued. And people might say, oh yeah, meditation, I know about that, blah, blah, blah. But really, unless you've practiced it for weeks, you won't see the benefits and you won't understand. But yeah, Headspace is what I would recommend. The TED Talk on YouTube, the app, Headspace app, either on the website or iOS, Android. You can download Headspace. The first 10 days, you do it once a day for maybe 10-15 minutes. I think the earlier ones are even shorter than 10 minutes, but it can really make a difference. And I would encourage anyone to try it out. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing every single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but when it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. Don't take my coffee. Yeah, I'm definitely I need stimulants to get by. They definitely help me out. Brenda is pissed right now. I can't help it. She's sitting on my lap and she's quite angry. But like, okay, well, so I'll pet you. I got to be like very. She knows I don't have 100% attention to her, which is why she's angry. I'm not petting her properly, so I'm just not gonna pet her right now. Maybe do this, but probably what she wants actually. I just don't want my hand to be like 50% of the camera. Oh yeah, there we go. The paw. Alright. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Brenda. Dude. Oh yeah. Brenda time. Oh yeah. Oh, uh-oh. Ooh. Chin. Oh boy. She's a little diva. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and my thought process behind it. Yeah, I'm quite torn between Yuri. Yuri smiles dreamingly as a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, it's short. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening, blue-green light of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing in the air. The present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Stream some over each, or finally do some Monster Hunter streams. Yeah, Raven, I totally didn't know you did streaming. I think I gave you a follow. Pretty sure as soon as I figured that out moments ago, I opened that up and followed you. But that would be... I will be on the lookout now for those big booty goosey 18+ streams, drawing creative streams. I'm so sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Overwatch. Okay. Yeah, we should. I would be down to play. Sometime, Raven. If you're on PC, perhaps you're not on PC. But either way, if you're on Battle.net, we should friend up. There's my friend code. I'm not very good, but I like to play Moira, Reinhardt, Mercy, Diva, and that's pretty much it. I can't do attack heroes at all. Very well. Something easy to adjust, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mark. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But didn't she say I spent a long time reading it? Overwatch on Xbox? I don't play on PC? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh, Brenda. Oh my goodness. So cute. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings, experiences in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. Impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yep, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, so we're gonna do the last one here. Natsuke. She's the first year who's like super. She's into. She's. Oh gosh, she's pretty cool too. She's very much into anime, kind of into super cute things. Bubbly. She makes the cupcakes. But I don't want to say she's not bubbly. She's kind of like abrasive a little bit. She's into cute things, but she doesn't want you to know it. My voice for her. Well, is it about time? It's about what I expected from someone like you. Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. When I get smacked, I'll pass. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I'll show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Wow, that was fast. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Pretty damn good. I would say I like Sayuri's the most. The one that was clearly done in the morning. About the sunshine. Wanting breakfast at the end. I like this one second. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Whoa, my God, Walrus! Oh my God, Walrus with a big raid! Thank you so much! Welcome, Walrus Raiders. How was your stream, Walrus? What were you playing? Tetris 99, perhaps? Poyo? I'm still here. Not that big of a raid. No worries. No worries at all. As long as you had fun, that's all that matters. Octopath, Tetris, and Cat Quest. I've definitely seen Cat Quest pop up. I don't know much about it other than what you sent me about Twin Peaks. But nevertheless, thank you for the raid, Walrus. We got Brenda back. I'm getting very close to wrapping up here. I've got to take some time away from the computer and decompress before I have to wake up at 7 a.m. for one more day for this week. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Well, why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Oh no, Brenda, no, not like this. 5:45 a.m. Holy shit, man. How far of a drive are you? Do you have to drive very far? Or public transit? That is insane. Oh no, hurry before crotch cam. Hurry, hurry. There we go. Woo! I'm safe from being banned. That's the riskiest thing about Brenda Cam. 30-minute drive. Oh man, about an hour. Okay. My drive is like about 40 minutes, but I take all back roads. I cut through like 3 or 4 different towns to get there. It's a nice drive. I usually listen to podcasts. Holy, what time do you have to, so try to work 2 days from home if I can. So 5:45 every morning? Because you stream late too. I've seen you on super late. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It's not, but it's not the point of poems. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like, I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Me too. Me too. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write all about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? She's awesome too. Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with the last comment. If I had to be up, there's no way. Oh, this week is the only. Okay. This week it's only going to be one. So you don't normally wake up that early? Is that what you're saying? I don't really care. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuke is feeling proud that I won't take it away from her. Woo! Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my own mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. But yeah, dude, Walrus, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. I'm not gonna be. I'm pretty close to wrapping up here. I'm just looking for a good saving point now that I've showed my first poem off to everyone. But I think tomorrow I might do the same thing and stream this again and just try to finish it. Okay. Okay, I see. So 5:45, fucking A. Do you have to be there at like 7 or something? Do you have to be there at 7? Like I have to be there at 8:30, which makes me wake up at 7:15, which it's all relative, but for me that's early as fuck. So I've been trying to go to bed at like 10 p.m., which is 30 minutes from now, but okay. Dude, hell yeah. Exercise, make some coffee, get cleaned up. Nice. That's awesome that you're doing some exercise in the morning. That's another thing that I was talking a little bit with Raven about meditation earlier. And how a lot of people like, oh yeah, you know, you say meditation and do they really understand what it's like? Like if you practice meditation for a week, 2 weeks, a month, you will notice significant benefits in your everyday life. Whether it's more focus at work, feeling more content, happier, or being able to sleep easier, you will notice benefits. Like your brain is a muscle, right? So you should exercise it and train it just like any other muscle. But it's also good to hear that you're doing some physical exercise as well in the morning. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri, Monica are all happy chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, thank you so much, Raven. Started the stream and leave you a lurk. Oh, hell yeah, Raven. Thank you so much for the biddies and dropping by and just keeping me company. Okay, so Walrus, what I recommend... The way I got into physical fitness was in college and having friends. In high school, couldn't give two shits about it. But I had good friends in college, ended up going to the gym, developing that habit. It helps having a buddy. For meditation, check out Headspace. And even before you go to their website, I would watch the TED Talk. There's a TED Talk on YouTube or the TED website from the creator of Headspace, the website, and he does a really good job at like level 0 or entry point. Because you mention meditation to someone, they have their own preconceived notions. Yeah, it's not for me. It's boring, whatever, and no value from it. Doesn't matter. But if you watch this TED Talk, it's a good starting point. Aren't the first person to mention Headspace. And yeah, there's, for me, that's how I got into it. It's a good entry point. Once you know how to do it, you can use other apps that don't cost money. But like Headspace, you watch the TED Talk, you learn a bit more about it, you use the app. The first 10 days are free. So you can just, you're supposed to do it once a day. It takes 5 to 10 minutes, if that, just once per day. And I'm telling you, it can make a significant difference, and I would recommend it to anyone. If you look, like a lot of like very successful people will talk about meditation, like David Lynch, for example, is a very large. He's done a lot for the world of meditation, specifically transcendental, as I believe what he practices. There's a lot of different forums, but I think, to be honest with you, I got into it before I realized that David Lynch was a huge proponent of it. Natsuke dismissively returns to the poem, to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it. And Mark did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come up with something particularly inspiring. Listen to Stern a lot. Long time we talked about TM. Yeah, man. I don't really like talk about it too much, and at my previous job I did a lot more meditation than I do at the current day. That's not to say right now I don't practice any, but at my previous job, I had, you know, month-long streaks of every single day. Lunchtime, okay, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna turn on the app, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna sit back in my, I had the luxury of being able to shut my door, put my headphones in, I'm in my office by myself, I can listen to this app, and that really helped me. And I haven't been doing it to that degree, but I still have learned so much from that website. And yeah, definitely. I don't have his name. I think it's Nathan something. I could be totally wrong, but if Headspace TED Talk, you'll find it. I believe in your abilities. But that's what I'd recommend to start. Level 0. Even if you say fuck Mark, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Meditation, that's dumb. Who would want to do that? No benefits. I would challenge you just to watch the TED Talk. Mark might like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuke suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mark appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. But yeah, dude, Walrus, I'm so happy to hear you're doing physical exercise as well, because another thing a lot of people, and I understand why, but people just don't get into is like physical exercise. And one thing, like, you know, like having a Fitbit, I think is actually a good start for a lot of people, because when you see you're supposed to take 10,000 steps a day, and you have your Fitbit on and you're doing your normal day-to-day life, and you come home and you see you're at 3,000 steps, it's like, fuck, I'm really not getting enough as much exercise as I should be. And it's another thing that people will neglect to do, and you just get used to feeling how you feel. But and it's hard to be motivated to you know, whether it's go for a walk, go for a run, do some push-ups, do some weight training. It's hard. But when you get into the habit, it's eye-opening how much of an impact it can have on your energy levels and your focus. So Yuri, maybe you're just jealous that Mark appreciates my advice. Oh, wait, no, wrong voice. Maybe you're just jealous Mark appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do to be overly cutesy. Hey, is everything okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mark started showing up. Natsuke. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Mark! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing style is more efficient, then we wouldn't have happened this in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Feeling the burn, breathe. Breathing really relieves. Yeah, helps me relieve the pressure I tend to feel before I start working. Yeah, man. I like, like I'm saying, it's so like cliche. Like, I'm very opinionated about it, and I think I don't want to like make assumptions, but like the general like consensus I feel is like, oh yeah, it's so cliche to say like take deep breaths, you know, take some deep breaths. But if you actually sit there and like focus on like being in the moment and not the future, not the past, not all this stuff going on, and it's not like you're trying to stop thoughts, right? You're not trying to like think of nothing, which some people might have that all wrong. Like, because your mind's gonna wander, and when it does, you just very calmly bring yourself back to the breath, and it can make such a difference. I'm gonna try to get to this end of this chapter here, so we can do a big fatty raid, because I need to take some time away from the computer and decompress. So let's just finish the scene here. Natsuke. So help me explain that to her, Mark. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mark? Well? How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I'm agreeing with will probably think more highly of me. Oh, jeez. I gotta pick. Help me, Sayuri. Natsuke. Natsuke glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Yeah. Everyone is fighting, and it's making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Mark! Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, it's, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuke, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuke's poems, they're amazing because you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri, your poems are amazing because they painted beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuke is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are bigger and they're... Oh god. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Yes, Sayuri's number one. Of course. Monica stands behind with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuke sits down with a blank expression and staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. That's why I connect with her. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her hurt herself. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make for a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. I really want to keep playing. I always like to save my game twice. Well, okay, 3. Jesus, 4. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe one more time. That seems good. But yeah.